As you might have guessed already, I'm very enthusiastic about this technology, but also me as a skeptical based person, just understand that this technology isn't safe to use on a global scale yet. We are just in the mere introductory phase of this smart contracting. We have no idea whether the dry code outcome will have the desired wet code outcome and such. So it isn't safe, it isn't scalable, and we are very much experimenting with this immature technology. So keep that in mind when reading and learning about all these innovations. That doesn't mean that it has a very tremendously huge amount of potential, and this also doesn't mean that there are actually up and running some very good decentralized applications that work perfectly fine for the current scale that they are offered. So yes, it's immature, but the first signs look very promising. So what kind of promising signs are we talking about? Well, in the slides you will see a multiple row of different kinds of benefits. Keep in mind, of course, this is just a randomly collected overview of benefits. In general, they are created by, once more, acting in an open environment without a single authority, resulting in removal of the three main risk categories of centralized party, like once more, the reducing of, oh wow, I completely forgot it. Yeah, you already had it. Like the first one was loss of records, that's the first one. Corruption, I keep forgetting it, and the first one, well, sorry for that one. You remove the three main risk categories in short. So without me wasting your time, just watch your benefits in below. Also very important, of course, is that there are many different challenges. And as the same goes with the benefits, the challenges have the similar approach. We don't know for sure what all the challenges are and what all the benefits are for now. The most interesting things still need to be figured out. The most important challenges we need to encounter and such. So if you find an article, for example, we posted an article with the 10 challenges, it's just a very minor overview of what the possible challenges are. So stating most often the obvious ones, like the adoption, the learning curve is a very important one. They often forget to mention the legal adoption, because as mentioned before, sometimes the legal framework needs time to adapt to this new technology. Sometimes the legal framework doesn't adapt at all and just forbids stuff. Who knows what's going to happen in this case? But most often the more innovative type of countries have an open, flexible mindset, and they tend towards adopting the legislation as long as it's beneficial for the users. But whether it's beneficial in a system or not, that time needs to prove this stuff. So read up on the benefits and the challenges. You most likely have them at all. Let me check. Yeah, an important limitation, of course, is that smart contracts need to interact with the outside world, with the tangible world. And for that they need oracles. We've posted the #1 oracle, of course, from the Matrix as inspiration. But we will do an entire chapter about oracles because they are so important, because they interact not only with users, but they feed the smart contract and they enable the entire flow of transactions. So it would be similar like you putting in the coin in the vending machine and pushing a few buttons. The similar role the oracle has for smart contract. Without you pushing the buttons, without you giving it input, not much would happen. So other language limitations are you can find in the literature. I am currently speaking here below. Yeah, for now I think you've heard way too much about bleeding edge technology already. So we will finalize this final session about smart contracts on how to monetize it, because you are watching the economical infrastructure or the economical deep dive of blockchain infrastructures. So let's go to the next one. I will be waiting there for you. Let me grab a cup of coffee. I suggest you would do the same in the meantime as well. And that's a wrap.